Welcome to Plata MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me today is Scott Petsel. He is the president of Metallic Minerals. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you: MMG on the TSX Venture and MMNGF on the OTCQB. And Metallic Minerals will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please go to precioussummit.com. And with that, Scott, thank you for joining me today. How are you doing?
Great to be here. I'm doing really good. Great day here in Las Vegas, and sun is shining. It's a little warm, but we keep moving forward.
A little warm. I'm sure that's the understatement of the century. We're doing this in August, okay. But, we've done an interview with management from Metallic before. But before we get into all those updates and stuff, for those that haven't seen any of the interviews that we've done in the past, can you give us that quick overview of Metallic Minerals?
Yeah, sure. Metallic Minerals is a precious and base metal focused exploration development company. We've got two key projects. You could call both of them flagship projects, but we have our Keno Silver project in the historic Keno Silver District of the central part of the Yukon, where over 200 million ounces of historic production has occurred and over 120 million ounces of current reserves and resources are in place with our neighbor, Alexico Resources, who is in or under an agreement with Hecla right now for Hecla to acquire those assets. We are the second largest landholder at Keno, with over 170 square kilometers of land, and we're actively doing exploration there at the current moment. We're hoping to complete a 3,000 meter program. We've got 2,000 meters done, 1,000 meters to go, following up on several discoveries made in 2021, but also focusing on resource definition. We'll have more about that here in a minute, but our second flagship property is our La Plata project in Southwest Colorado. It's a porphyry, copper, silver, gold project with also some critical minerals, telluride minerals that float around in the system there. Big district. We've acquired or staked 2/3 of the district. We've been actively exploring. At the end of or beginning of this year, we put out a resource which is nearly 1 billion pounds of copper, and we're really excited about pushing that thing forward as we go. So those are two big projects. We also have a alluvial gold project in the Klondike district in northern Yukon.
Very good. So last time we did an interview with management, we published that on September 2nd, 2021. You alluded to this already a little bit in your opening there, but what would you say are some of the company's main highlights in the last 10, 11 months or so?
I did indeed, and it doesn't hurt to to go back and touch on this again. But our La Plata project in Colorado, I'll just mention that it was a district that was discovered by the silver or Spanish explorers back in the 1700s. Over the years, several things have happened. I had a lot of small time miners that went in and advanced some of these veins for high grade gold, silver, and telluride minerals. But in the 40s, a lot of that production stopped. Majors came in the 50s and looked at porphyry mineralization in the district, and then subsequently, due to poor metal prices, and incomplete land holdings, dropped most of those showings. But we've picked them up, consolidated that district, done confirmatory work on a resource that was identified by those majors, it's Freeport and Rio Tinto, and published that resource, which is 889 million pounds of copper equivalent, with some more than that. Actually, I think it's closer to something on the order of 895 million pounds of copper equivalent, with 889 million pounds of copper and 15 million ounces of silver that we've now put into an inferred resource for the La Plata project. And we're currently drilling to expand that resource, but also test 16 new potential porphyry centers that have not been previously tested, that we discovered and built up as targets over the last few years.
Very good. So then, to close us out here, from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's near-term value catalysts in the next 6 to 12 months?
Well, I'm certainly excited about our ongoing work program at the Keno Hill project as well, where we currently do not have any resources tabled. And I think a lot of the program this year, our exploration program, is really dedicated to defining and advancing the concept of tabling some resources either this year or next year. And we're seeing good results from that program. So hopefully we'll have some news on the exploration program coming out of the season here, the summer here, into the fall and early next year, depending on lab breakup or backup. And then being able to follow up at La Plata with our resource expansion drilling, as well as potentially some new discoveries on the horizon here at La Plata as well.
Very good. All right, Scott. Well, with that, where can our audience go and find more information on metallic minerals?
Well, you want to go to our website, which is www.mmgsilver.com. And other than that, we're really looking forward to being at the Precious Metals Summit, Beaver Creek, and getting a chance to meet with our shareholders and potential investors and others as well.
Very good. Well, Scott, thank you so much for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And I look forward to our next update.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Again, Metallic Minerals will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please go to precioussummit.com.